Namaskar. Few practical things about collective meditation. This practice of collective meditation is called Dharma chakra. Chakra means circle, and Dharma means our spiritual nature, property of the mind, spiritual inclination, spiritual property of the mind. So there are four spiritual instincts which we try to become aware of, and we try to cultivate them. So this Dharma chakra is the circle of people, is the program where we want to become aware of our spirituality. What are the spiritual instincts? Number one is Vistara, desire to expand the mind, expand the consciousness. That is done by removing heavy emotions, limited thoughts from the mind, and imbibing ideation of infinity. And when you do it alone is something, but when you do it together and you create the resonance, you create the special field of vibration, it becomes much easier and you can climb much higher altitude. It's incredible, actually. Sometimes just when I enter into place and I see people meditating, it inspires the desire to also sit and meditate. So it's very special. And then rasa is a feeling of purpose, is the feeling of bliss, of love. When the wave of your mind, the wavelengths of the mind lengthens, expands, then the mind starts to coincide with the vibrations, with the frequencies of the divine. And then you experience it internally as happiness, as driving force, inspiration, sweetness, nectar. So that feeling of love divine and inspiration, it's our very important need. It's one instinct of ours. We need to experience that, to really feel that I am living a complete life. You know, now in the Instagram, people try to show that they live a complete life. But that's not complete life. That life is empty. The complete life, when you enjoy bliss inside. Another one is seva, service to others. And the final one is tat sthiti. Tat sthiti means establishment in that final altitude, in that divine consciousness. So Dharma chakra is a program where we meet together for collective meditation to awaken and to become aware of all these spiritual needs and to cultivate them and to bring them to their fulfillment. So how to do this program that it really serves the purpose? Number one, we should accept a service attitude, not to become a consumer. We have been brought up as a consumers, not the givers, but the takers. So when we come for collective meditation, we also continue that attitude. I'm coming to take something for me, to get a charge of spiritual energy, but not to give. From that attitude, many frustration comes. I was talking to one brother of mine, and I asked him, are you doing collective meditation? He said, Dada, no. I was doing for some time, but I feel that my level of personal development is much higher than those people who are there. They are good people, nice spiritual people, but I'm, far advanced, much more advanced than them. I say it's okay, I'm very happy that you are reading books and you are striving, you are trying to do business and develop yourself. I'm very happy for that. And I'm sure that yes, maybe in the intellectual level you are ahead of others. But still you are selfish. You want to come and you want to take something. You don't want to give. If you have this attitude of service, you will never get frustrated. Because your desire was to give, not to take. So when you have the desire to give, you will never be frustrated. You will be able to give. Even you feel that people are not coinciding with your personality. They are not exactly the same as you would have friendship with. And then apart from that, maybe we are proud in many ways. Even if I develop one quality, I feel so proud. And then we tend to ignore the qualities of others. Maybe I have money, maybe I'm a businessman, maybe I'm an intellectual, but it doesn't mean that other people don't have the qualities. I may also see those qualities, and I may be affected by those qualities in a positive way. So it is important to have a collective of spiritual practitioners. So we have developed one kind of slogan, one kind of motto: attend Dharma Chakra not with empty hands. Don't go Dharma Chakra empty-handed. Means at least you bring your positive attitude. You bring your desire for sincere practice. Or maybe you clean the place of meditation. Or maybe you bring some flowers and decorate the place. Or maybe you play a very nice kirtan. Or maybe you read an inspiring svadhyaya or spiritual discourse. Or maybe you prepare some food so that you can eat together, you can share a meal after the collective meditation. Or maybe you contribute some money to rent a place. So go there, not empty-handed. Feel that I'm going to bring something. This is a program which I care deeply about. If you care deeply about something, it will grow, it will become beautiful, it will become very sustaining, very nourishing for you. This is one thing. Another thing is that it should not be casual. It's like, oh, what's the time? Oh, it's already 4 o'clock. Today I still have to do collective meditation. It's not like that. It's not working like that. It should not be very casual. It should become the most important event of the week. In the morning you wake up already with the thought that today is Dharma Chakra. Today is the collective meditation. So let me today be in very, very spiritual feelings. Let me do my morning meditation very well. And let me whole day just remember the divine. So when I come, I will be fully ready for this great endeavor. We are all going to try very, very hard to achieve much higher stance than what we usually are. And then before you go, you take bath, put your best clothes, most beautiful clothes, very clean. When you go there, make sure that the place is very clean and then it is decorated. And when you do the practice is like this. We do half an hour kirtan, half an hour meditation. So during the practice, don't be just like a tourist sitting in the boat and somebody is rowing the boat and you are just enjoying the landscape, like, oh, nice trees, oh, nice mountain, beautiful lake. You should not do like that. You should also row the boat. It means when you sing kirtan, with every mantra you have your ideation. you try to feel it, you try to deepen your mind. The mind is just like a monkey. It goes in so many different directions, but you try to control that monkey, and you try to make this monkey work and produce spiritual energy. So when everybody is coming with this kind of attitude, that now we are going to perform the best meditation ever. Everyone has this kind of attitude. There will be very, very great spiritual vibration. In this great spiritual vibration, everyone is going to be elevated. Doesn't matter if the person intellectually developed, socially developed, spiritually, we're all same. Doesn't matter. We are black or white, educated, uneducated, we are male or female. It doesn't matter. Only sincerity matters. When you have this sincere desire to progress on the spiritual path, you attract the consciousness. The whole atmosphere becomes charged. Many people don't understand what it is. You transform the place you meditate into the place of power. In that place, your meditation practice is 30, 40, 50 times more fruitful than everywhere else. Because you collectively created that social machine of enlightenment. Extremely precious. Even if you have 4 or 5 practitioners in your city, consider you are yourself to be the most lucky person of the universe. Because you have already the machine of enlightenment. You can gather together and you can fly. But you will not fly if you are a consumer. Like my Dada, my meditation teacher, he would come to our city, and then when he would come out of the train, he was just like a sun, you know, emanating energy. We feel that, we felt that, and we were very surprised, like, wow, how a man, how a person, just a mortal human being, can emanate that spiritual effulgence. So we discussed with each other, did you feel? Yeah, that is very powerful. And then when we let him go, after 3 days of the programs, he would just be an empty shell. We would put him in a train, he's like, okay. And when Dada would come, many people would come. And we asked them, why you are not coming normally for meditation? They say, no, we come to get charged by Dada. So there are like these spiritual consumers. They go, they visit all spiritual teachers, they go here and there, but they never themselves, they try to practice. This is not good. This is not good. That you create a karmic debt also by that. You should try. And 2-3 days is enough of sincere trying to create about yourself that energy that you can contribute to the collective. It is said that the hand of the giver will not be empty. It will not be empty. When you give, you will get 10 times more. There is a hose pipe. In that hose pipe, if you close here, even there is a pressure here, there will be no current of water. Or if you close here, there will not be current of water. You have to open both. So receiving and giving. And normally in our life, we are taking, we are not giving. Either we are doing business. Sometimes we take without giving, sometimes we give and take. But giving, we have not learned. So out of your entire week, can't you change your attitude for 2 hours? And at least 2 hours, transform yourself in a divine being. I'm not a consumer, I'm a giver. The divine beings, they don't take, they give only. So you become that. To enjoy the divine thought wave. To enjoy that peaceful and powerful current of consciousness, you have to become like God. Like God means you are service-oriented. You are not taking oriented. You are not consumer oriented. And you can never be frustrated. Because if you are frustrated, if you come with the expectation, oh, this person has to satisfy my intellectual needs, or this person has to be, a good example for me, doesn't matter for you anymore. You are coming there with your desire to give. And with that you invigorate and you awaken the environment. And your collective, your group is going to flourish. And so many people are going to be attracted to join with that. And with more people joining, the power of that enlightenment machine is going to increase. Very important to have proper attitude. So, 2 things I told. Number 1 is that you wake up with this thought that today is the most important day of the week. We are going to do the most powerful collective effort to achieve enlightenment. The whole day you try to maintain, every day, but this is a special day. You maintain the purity, you maintain the spiritual ideation. And when you come there, with every mantra, you try to climb. You try to feel the spiritual ideation, not just go here and there. Don't allow your mind to wander everywhere, but be together with everyone in one flow. And then cleanliness, clean yourself, put best clothes, decorate the place in the best possible way, then enjoy. I guarantee you do like this 2-3 months, you will feel much progress. And you will find out that even the Pink Floyd comes to your city to do the concert. You cannot go there because you cannot miss the collective meditation. That type of, or whatever, maybe Pink Floyd. One example is, I love them. I would like to go for their concert. But whatever is important for you, you will feel that there is nothing more important than the collective meditation, because that is about my spiritual progress. That is the place where I'm really growing. And I don't have the luxury always to be with others who are meditating. So at least once a week we meet and we climb the altitude, the highest altitude possible. So develop this attitude. Super effort once a week. Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy your sadhana, spiritual practice, and your service, giving to others, and your high states of mind. Namaskar.